We're back on Mario Kart World for the 3-star challenge. And this time, I'm hoping we can get a whole bunch of it done. Because this is now my third time kind of recording this. And I'm going to explain exactly why that is. Because, first of all, I am quite a busy person in real life. Like, I have perpetually a lot going on at any given moment. So I like to keep my videos relatively short so that I can actually do the things I need to do in my life. And the problem is, with this series in particular, I can't really do anything. I can't really make mistakes. I have to actually get everything right, because if I don't, essentially, especially if I'm like further in the Grand Prix, I have nothing I can do. Like I have to restart. I've had that happen a couple times now. I'm just flatly not interested. And again, I could almost have made it work if the intermissions didn't exist. You are joking. You are joking right now. No. Please. I was like, if they were just traditional Grand Prix, oh no, I lose when I restart. No big deal. In World, however, especially going after this first race, you can't really do that, because you have to essentially play an intermission track, and that takes 2 to 3 minutes. I mostly just edit them out at this point, because there's really no point in me keeping them in unless something is actually happening on screen. Like, there's really not. Like, even once this monologuing is done, I'll probably just leave it and get relatively close to the next track. Also doesn't help that the intermission sections are they're very generic. Like if you look at something like, can you not? If you look at something like Big Blue or Mount Wario, both of which I'm pretty sure got ranked as GOATs in the 8 Deluxe tier list that Torvex and I did. You'll notice is that all the various sections there are themed. So, it's like, oh, you're driving down the ski hill, or now you're driving down the ski slope. See, because that's cool. Here, you're just kind of driving along. This is where it's my theory, it's my official conspiracy theory, that that Mario Kart World was developed by 2 different teams. A team that, the original 8 Deluxe team that wanted to add new stuff, and that's where all the track designs come from. And like the fundamental idea. And then a team that just said, well, we'll get this done and that will do. And then they were the people who made the intermission tracks. And throughout all of it, nobody actually play tested the game. No one did. Because if there were, and I don't mean playtest as in, oh, go check for bugs. I mean, playtest as in, is this actually something people enjoy doing? Because I'm just going to mention this, like, it's the 5th when I'm recording this, on Canada Day, which is July 1st, if you don't know. I drove out to see a friend. It took me about 2 hours to drive out to go see him. And throughout that entire time period, I just kept thinking, it is just an intermission track. It's just all it is between cities. That's really, if you think, and it's sad. Because it should be, these should be so good, but yet look at this. Nintendo thinks that this is worth $80 US. They're gonna be very disappointed when I review this. Like, I may actually not even bother with a review, because I'll tell you right now, like, I did a preliminary, I filled out the rubric preliminary, as a, before I started script writing, to see what I felt. And the thing scores like an 8 out of 20. Like, I think I said at one point in the first episode that this was either the best Mario Kart in the series or the worst. And there was no in between. I think it's the worst. I've had a chance to play it. I think it's the worst. I'm sorry. You can hate me for that take. That's hilarious, though. Like, there are some parts of it that are brilliant. I think it's probably... It's if it's not the worst, it's the second worst. I don't understand why Nintendo thought this was okay. I'll never understand why Nintendo thought this was okay to release. I just won't. And it's a shame, because otherwise... And it's a shame, too, because the bones are good. Like, the tech and all that is absolutely crazy. It's just... just actually playing this, especially as Grand Prix, is kind of like... It's a chore. And I'm sorry to say it, but it is. Like, if you... Like, this is a game that you should get to play at home with your friends. Like, that's it. And once you're done with the Grand Prix, and once you're done, doing what you want in single player, don't touch it outside of that. And it's a shame, too, because this course probably has, and I'll spoil this happily, it probably has the best Rainbow Road in Mario Kart. Like, because it's so close. It's so close to being good. They just keep forgetting the whole game portion of it. About to say, there's absolute... I know it's absolutely not shoving up. I was gonna say, I know it's not giving me another red shell. Or another blue shell, I mean. Well, that's one track down. Let's see. Let's do a few more. I mean, on a more positive note, I've started playing the OG Oblivion recently, and I had to it took a lot of setup to make it work on Steam Deck. Basically, what I did was I essentially just drove. Not drove. I essentially installed all of the various unofficial patches, modded in controller support, and fixed the leveling system. Okay, here's the deal, gamers. I ended up trying to get this done. I got 2 stars in it. Kind of rage quit. But, and I was going to call it done, but I've decided to do something different. I am going to make it through. I've set myself a challenge. I'm going to set it through. Try to get... English. I am going to attempt to get through this Grand Prix. This cup. And I'm going to attempt to do it without being negative. Yes. That's because the problem is, if you go negative, you end up hating the game, you hate yourself. You know what? And here's the thing. I'm 23. I only have around 70 to 80 years left on this planet. I am not going to spend them hating on Mario Kart. Just so instead, I'm going to be fair and firm. And to do that, I am going to attempt to do this. No hateful comments, no complaining that the game is the worst thing ever made. Because, well, I don't really want that to be the vibe of this channel. Because it's not, and it hasn't been for some time. Actually hasn't really been ever. The spirit is constructive criticism, not hate. So, in the spirit of this channel, I shall serve that as well. Don't you dare, DK. Get out of the way, Donkey Kong. You have a game coming out in 12 days that I'm not buying because I've recently taken up playing through my Steam backlog. And as part of this, I've taken up playing Oblivion. OG Oblivion, like not the remaster that just came out this year. Like original Oblivion. And I think I mentioned this maybe in the previous recording. Maybe I didn't. I can't remember if I did. But because I basically finished that up, I went up, ate some food, and then came back down. So I modded the game to basically bring it up to modern standards. Fixed the intro movement. And fixed the leveling system so it will no longer break at like level 25. And that should be that. Because I'd say Oblivion's probably about as old as I think I can realistically play. Just personally speaking. Because it was 2006 and it definitely feels like a 2006 game. Back in first place we are. Nope, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to hang out. I'm just going to chill. And I'm going to not hate on Mario Kart World. And I'm going to do it. Please stop hitting me with red shells. Thank you. Anyway. Now that we're on the actual tracks, and I really do like that this is... They really did try to make a Venice track. And I think the track designs in this game are... They're some of the best in the series. They really are. They really, really are. They're really special. And I actually am looking forward... I want to do more with World after I'm done with this. You know, and if you want to see me do more with World, let me know in the comments. Give me ideas. Because I will if the idea is feasible, I'll happily do it. Because I think, you know, I'm not the most creative person in the world. That's kind of why, to a degree, it's why I like math so much. I like that I like that I have some creativity, but at some point I have to get to the correct result, and I have to follow a process to do it. But, you know, because obviously but math, I mean, to be fair, math is very creative. In some ways, it's very creative. In other ways, it's not. You know, in some ways, it's artistry. Boom! I love how easy they've made it to dodge blue shells. I could never quite figure out how to do it in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But in World, it's borderline free. I want to go up here. Because I have plenty of room. May as well. I don't actually know what's up here. Because maybe this is a shortcut. Definitely, I mean, it's definitely off the beaten track, which is kind of, to a degree, a shortcut in this game. Oh yeah, look at how much of a difference. Yeah, that's actually a huge difference. Yeah, we've got a pretty substantial lead, and the only thing that hasn't really panned out is Birdo. Birdo's still kind of vibing there. Wait, you could ride... Oh, that's so cool. Come on, give me a new character. Give me a new character. Aw. I messed that up. I know I saw it in a shortcut. There's a way to do that shroomless. There's a way that shortcut exists shroomlessly. But I was close to pulling it off. I needed a feather, which I now have, funnily enough. I did not know that was how you could cross the finish line like that. But no, in some ways, the intermissions aren't bad. There's some of them are awful. Some of them are all right. I'm gonna, in good faith, I'm gonna let them grow on me. There we go. Let them grow because, you know, like I said, we could be negative all the time, or we could try to enjoy it. Oh. Ah! No! It took my blue... I'm actually beyond upset at that. Okay. We need to lock in. Right, no unnecessary risks as of right now. We're just gonna lock in to make this happen. Oh. Okay, come on. We're close. Give me this. Gimme. Wow, Birdo was definitely putting up a fight. There's definitely one character, and I think that seems to always be there for you, and as a challenger, and I think I heard it's the character you unlock, but since I already played 100cc and unlocked all the characters from Grand Prix, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, there we are. Let's do, how much time? Yeah, we're 11 minutes. Let's do one more. One more Grand Prix. So, you know, why not? There we go. Cheap falls. Let's do the Leaf Cup at 150cc. Then we'll end the episode out. And yeah. And I think that will be good, and then that'll leave 2 cups next time. One of which will be Rainbow Road. Alright, we're doing this. We're actively trying to not be negative. Mario Kart? What you doing over there? More importantly, cow. Oh no. No. Whatever. I guess it's fine. Just breathe deeply. Think good thoughts. It's absolutely not like it could be worse. We could not even be playing Mario Kart at all. And now we're in first because we're staying chill. With the will to win. That's the plan. And it's working. Keeping a level head is what's needed to make World a world of fun. Yep. Yep. Back out there. There it is. No, don't worry about me, and we win. That's pretty good. Look at the dancing cow. I can't believe they added cow. I love cow so much. If you don't play cow, you're playing World wrong. I have a fish. It's not a big amount of fish, but it'll do. There we go. Hitting that. Yeah, we've hit it. I think the intermission tracks at least are interesting. It's a pity the mushrooms are so overpowered on them. Yeah. Okay, well I guess I couldn't block all three, huh? I don't think I've ever been down in this section before. Go up way, go up here, come on, come on, come on. Come on, give me a new character, please. No! We got His Holiness the Cow, another victory. I think the next one up's Boo Cinema. Which is actually, I think, the best ghost track they've ever made. Like, I actually think it's such a good track. Like, genuinely. And I'm not saying this as like a, oh, I have to be positive or not be negative kind of deal. I actually do think it's the best ghost track they've ever made. Because the tracks in World are incredible. Like, they're incredible in general. Like, I actually don't think there's a single bad, like, track. Like, there's... Like, they actually did such a good job designing it. The music is excellent. They just... Go away. Come on. Oh, direct hit on 2 out of 3! Wait, what? I love that this is actually a good intermission. Because I like that it really builds up that you're heading to a ghost track. I also love they tied this to the vehicle distance rather than like an actual timer. I think overall they just did such a good job with this track. And now we've seen our movie, and now we're going to leave. It was close. You have His Holiness the Cow has secured another victory. Long live! Oh, dry ball. This is another good track. This is a good one. So now we go away. I love that we just get progressively, the leaves get deader in this area, and then you head off, and then you go into the burn area. Like, thematically, it kind of works. Actually, I'm slowly getting used to the drift system. I actually don't mind the drift system. Okay, use it over here. Here we go. We're actually on the track now. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. Down here we go. And through the next line. We're going to take this because it goes on the inside. And down here again, because it didn't... I don't think there's a way to do that optimally. There might be. And done. That was pretty good. And I've made it through an entire Grand Prix without being negative. And I had more fun, too. And how exciting is that? Which means, in conclusion to this challenge, yes, yeah, I can do this. I can make it through. And on top of all that, I can actually be positive. So, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we're going to finish 150cc. Look at how many characters we have to unlock. There's still like all of this. I think these are all character costumes actually as well. I wonder, there should be, I wish there was an easier way to unlock them. Anyway, I'm going to call it done here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please make sure to leave the like and subscribe. Join the Discord. Links to all that. Follow me on the various socials. All links to all that in the description. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.